Now, the next step is to think about the pain that your product helps your prospect to resolve, minimize, or avoid. And pain is basically when something's not working well or could be working better for your buyer. And by being able to identify the pain that you can help to resolve, you can get that into your sales message, and that can help you to communicate better, build interest. It can help you to identify when someone needs what you sell, so it can help you with qualifying as well. And I just want to point out, the SMART sales system isn't the first sales training methodology to talk about benefits and pain points. In fact, one of the first really powerful sales training programs I went through talked a lot about pain points. And I think that they have an awesome sales training program. But one of the weaknesses that I felt that they have is that after the training program, I was all about finding pain. But when I got back to my desk, I didn't know what pain to look for, and I didn't know how to get pain into the conversation when I was picking up the phone and calling prospects. I knew that pain was important, but I didn't know what pain to focus on. I sold a bunch of different products, and that training company they taught me the importance of looking for pain, but they didn't tell me what pain to look for. Well, we take that to the next level. So if you follow this process, you're going to actually walk away with this knowing exactly what pain to look for and what questions to ask to find it. Figuring out what pain to look for, we actually break pain down into the same levels as we break value down, because they're somewhat inversely aligned. And so just like there's technical value, there's technical pain. And these are challenges or issues that your prospect can experience in terms of processes not working well, or systems, or people. And so some examples are tasks are manual, time consuming, things aren't working well, processes are difficult, connectivity, communicating is difficult, performance isn't good. And so when your prospect experiences some of the technical challenges, that can often work its way up and cause business pain in the area of revenue or costs or services. And so basically, if something's manual or time consuming, that's going to cost more money in terms of labor or downtime or whatever. And so you can have difficulty, finding ways to decrease revenue, costs are high, conversion rates are low, decision making is difficult. And when your prospect has either technical pain or business pain, that can cause them personal pain. So if you're selling to an executive or a VP or a manager, these pains impact them from an income perspective, a career perspective, work environment. Maybe they're not hitting their bonus because their costs are high and they can't get their costs down. Maybe they're not getting promoted because they're not getting any recognition or not having good performance because of all of these problems that are happening. Maybe they have to work long hours because things are not working well. It's good to know what pain your product can help make go away. It's not really that great to know what pain your prospect is experiencing overall. Like, I think one of the worst questions that some people think is a good sales question is what keeps you up at night. Because what keeps a prospect up at night, while that's important to them, if it has nothing to do with an area that you can help with, it doesn't help you at all. So finding the pains that you can help make go away are really important, and then you can look for those when you're talking to prospects. You may look at those different levels and be thinking right now about, oh yeah, I know these different pain points that we help with. That's great. Put that down in your notes, but put it to the side, because this process that we're taking you through will help you to brainstorm pain points in another way. And so if I pick up where we left off, when we brainstormed and thought of your benefits, we can take that one step further to think about pain points, because your pain and your value are inversely related. Meaning, when you improve something, you're making something else not as bad. So meaning, if you make this better, then what is uncomfortable or not good goes away. So often you can look at the benefits that your product delivers, and that can help give you ideas for problems that you can help make go away. So if we go back to that same example of a health and fitness club, and these are the benefits we came up with, we can basically go line by line and look at each one and think, well, what is the opposite of that? What is a problem that benefit will make go away? Or What is a problem that would be there that someone would want the benefit that I have to offer? So basically, we can look at that list and then come up with a corresponding, it's actually an inversely correlated list of problems. So you help someone to become healthier. Well, the problem is that they're not as healthy as they need to be or should be. You decrease stress. Someone might have a lot of stress in their daily life. You help someone to feel better. They don't feel well overall. You help someone to become more confident. They don't have self-confidence and so on. So all of these rows here, these points are the opposite of one another. So you can basically use what you came up with on the previous step to help you to create what you have here. And remember, the list of benefits is derived from the target buyer that we're working from. So these pain points, if we continue in this manner, these pain points should all still be connected and associated with the target buyer for our sales message. So we're still going in a direction of a very laser-focused sales message. And going back again, if we change that target buyer type, these pain points would be different. If we change that to a gym rat, they have different pain points. And knowing the different pain points of the different buyers you're prospecting to will greatly improve your ability to communicate.